actually look, do I even want to buy one? Why do I want to buy one? I had to make, some pros and cons and whatnot. And,
Right.
To me, it really doesn't make sense for me to buy a house. I'm 42 years old, I do not wanna live here forever. My last one is about 6 months away from being 18. So, I don't want to take care of shit. I want somebody else to cut my grass eventually, when he moves away, who's gonna do it?
Right.
Why would I? Is it really an investment? No. It's a purchase, just like anything else.
Right.
So, yeah, that was one of mine that I found out that I really didn't have that goal.
What do you
Even
do
though I
right
thought I
now?
did.
Do you rent right
I
now?
rent right
You
now.
rent right now.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you rent a house or are you in an
house.
apartment? You rent a house. And you have the option of staying there? I mean, you don't have to leave? See, I've owned 2 houses. I don't know if you've ever owned a home before. I've owned 2 houses. I don't anymore. If something breaks, I just wanna pick up the phone
And have somebody fix it.
and, say, guess what, this isn't working, not my problem, I don't wanna cut grass, I don't wanna shovel snow, not that I can't, not that I won't, but if I don't want to, I don't have to,
Right.
but my landlady makes sure that it's all done, so, I mean, it's not, an issue. I just don't, I'm way older than you are, and I don't wanna do that. Liz is a brand new homeowner, I mean, not the first time, but she really likes owning her home, but
I would never do anything.
she's,
Right.
That's me.
right,
Well, and it
so it's
probably
just all
suits
what's
what
in your mind.
needs
Yep.
Are,
Yeah.
where I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I know what my desire is right this
Mhm.
minute, but what would because it's not 5 years, I mean, it's like
You're
a
in the moment.
commitment,
Mm-hmm.
I can't even decide if I like a pair of shoes
Yeah.
like that, I need to,
Just gives
Yeah,
you
then I would say,
flexibility,
for
though,
you,
to
it's
be
not
renter, in case you did wanna pack up and go
Move to
somewhere
Florida.
else, or, yeah.
Now, somebody put on the evals last week about selling a house. Was that you?
I don't know, but I
Last month?
Huh?
it doesn't suit your needs anymore, you don't
It
have
needs-
6
it
kids
needs
at
to.
home and.
My husband wants to sell it, so we
Okay,
just-
was it you that put it on there
I don't
about,
remember,
um,
I couldn't remember our kids' names today.
information or how to go about selling the house?
Yeah,
We just had this discussion in Standish last week, because one of the people up there is doing that. First thing that you need to do, and I really need to check and see if she did it, you need to get St. Joseph. It's a little statue, and they're anywhere from $6.99 to I don't know how much. Walmart sells them, they have them on Amazon.
Joel,
No,
St. Joseph,
so
that's for
it's a
real,
little
huh?
tail, yeah.
it's for real.
Little fable.
And you put St. Joseph in it'll give you the directions, but you plant him in the front yard, and I think it's upside down, feet up, facing, and I can't remember which way. And I'm here to tell you that it works because my first house didn't sell. Probably
She
for,
did clean it.
yeah, well, that's true too, yeah. And, well, it was in a bad area and it was really little and, But I went and got St. Joseph, planted him in my front yard and my household. And I didn't dig him up and bring him with me when I bought my second house, but, he's all right there, so. Try it if you're really thinking about doing that.
Should I finish remodeling before I do that?
I don't know, how much money do you wanna put in your house to,
Well, if it doesn't sell, I want it to look nicer than it is now.
well, then, put it up for sale and still work on it.
Okay.
As long as you don't decide one price and then raise it, because we looked at one,
What?
they had a price, and it's like, okay, what they'll probably do, we can probably get in this house. We go out there to look at it, because they finished a couple rooms, they raised the price a lot more, like 30,000 more.
Oh,
It's like, well, we're wasting your time, there's no sense of us looking at it, we can't afford this.
Right.
And they didn't do a lot more, that's what she said, she just, finish like 1 or 2 of the little rooms. Not that they did a lot, but they did a couple things.
Seems kinda unethical, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, if they have it listed at one price, I don't know that midstream they can raise it, I don't know. Unless they took it off the market and we get it,
No, they didn't.
oh. Yeah, I wouldn't think they could.
They had it listed for 98, and then we went out and looked at it, it was like 120,000.
Oh, wow.
Well, it was out on, just off Coleman Drive on Greendale Court.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. He's 2.5 now. Yeah, he used to come in the car carrier, I used to hold him.
I stop at fast food on the way to work, spend anywhere from $3 to $7. And I thought I would take 2 days and put that money in a savings place. Eat at home in 2 days. I don't wanna say all of it, because that's too drastic of me, I know where I'm.
Baby steps.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good. Was that one of your goals?
yeah.
Okay.
To save some money and then how you were gonna do it was.
Well,
you were gonna
because
take 2 days.
What
and
we're trying to
break it
do
down.
is incorporate, it's not just about, budgeting, it's personal and financial. And once you get like your personal stuff going in order and stop the procrastinating, you know, the budgeting and the financial savings is all gonna come into play with that, you know? It's all gonna just kinda domino and come into that. Jeremy, I don't mean to interrupt you guys' conversation, but you can do it afterwards. We're working, this year we're working on goals, financial and personal, and that's what your little orange book is, to write those down. And then, we're just kind of playing off of those. I'm not asking what your goals are, those are yours, you can have whatever it is you want. Anna's gonna stop eating fast food twice a week and save that. Dang, I wish the camera was on. I got Chantex. Thank you. And, really gonna try it, so I know how much money I spend, and I'm really gonna try and put that away. And what I think I'm gonna do is take it right out of my check and have it put into my daughter's savings account, cause she doesn't know it's there anymore. She had a loan up here, she doesn't know that she still has it, not that it would matter. And then I don't see it, and I can't withdraw from it cause it's in her name. So I'm gonna just have that money taken out of my check and put in that account. So, give me 30 days, that's what the doc said, so, yeah, so that's mine. So you have to plan every day what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it. 10 minutes of planning can save you 100 minutes in completing a task. So this is kind of for work also, a lot of this stuff, it works for us here. It gets your day more progressive, you know, that you're more productive. So in planning, you can, just 10 minutes of writing down everything that you have to do. We don't all have that kind of a job, and I'm sure that you guys don't have the same thing every day. I mean, I can plan, you know, my day out, but doesn't mean that 5 unexpected, you know, customers are gonna walk in to talk to me, or 15 people aren't gonna call. So, all right, and I already asked how you guys were doing on your goals. Rick, did you ever do any goals?
I have some, yes.
Okay. And have you been looking at them and trying to,
Well, my goals are a little different,
okay.
okay? And,
But they're your
so-
goals in this whole,
Well, because like, I'm waiting for my, taxes to come back. I'm gonna pay off my car,
Woo-hoo.
and then I'm going to, pay off a year's of my insurance, or 6 months. Because you get a bigger tax break if you pay the 6 months instead of monthly.
Right.
Like I normally do. So I'm gonna pay my 2 cars for 6 months and then put that, pay off the car, and then try to put $5,000 towards the house. And then my other goal is, well, and this is a hard one, because it's one that I don't have any control over. I've been trying to purchase a handgun, and I can't find the stupid thing.
What do you mean?
Nobody has it.
Oh, the
Nobody
type
has it.
of.
Oh, the type that you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, aren't
So-
AK-47s like illegal?
No, actually, I can buy those all over.
Really? I was just joking.
This is being filmed.
But no, and it's just for my personal protection, because last year I had somebody walk into my house that was looking for my neighbor next door that's a drug dealer. So,
You don't lock your front door?
not during the daytime.
Jeez, mine always is.
Yeah, this was on the weekend in the middle of the day.
I leave my big door open and my screen, because it's all glass, and my cats like to look out that door. So my screen door is always locked,
Yeah.
or storm door, or whatever you guys call them. But my inside door is, always locked. I have woken up in the morning and realized I'd slept all night without it locked and panicked, but I guess I was okay, so.
You woke up.
I woke up, so that was
That's a
good,
good
yeah.
thing.
Robin, you guys, do you have anything that you've been working on with your goals?
Yep, reducing the amount of stuff we have, and so we can, and go from 4 storage units to maybe 1. 'Cause we
And look
still
at the
have
savings
stuff
that'll be,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
cause storage
we
units
still
aren't
have-
cheap.
No, and we still have all of our stuff from Carol, plus all of our stuff from here, so I've been going through and getting rid of stuff. I've already given a bunch of stuff to one of my gals at work, and I'm going through more stuff. We're getting ready for garage sales, because Christopher wants to go to band camp, so the next stuff we're partying, and we're trying to see what we can do, you know, put a sale for him to raise money for his band camp, but
You got a couch by chance?
no,
I'm looking for a toy box that opens this way. No?
he's gotta get rid of toys first. We probably have several totes, but I don't think we have.
No, I'm looking for a toy box.
Yeah.
I wanna make a kitty litter box out of it.
Oh, wow.
How does it have to
That's
open?
crazy.
From the top up?
Well,
Like it's gotta jump inside or
considering
what?
she's crazy cat.
No.
How big?
Just a,
Oh, no, mine's too big.
Regular.
oh, what, you got one?
It's real big.
How real big?
Well, I was just thinking, you know.
I mean, I don't want it as big as a table.
Yeah, okay, then.
Oh.
You
They
know,
make
we
really
have 16
nice,
cats in it.
they make really nice litter boxes, and you just cut a hole in the end.
Oh.
You know, the top opens, you put the litter box in there, and then the kids, and it's like a piece of furniture, not that you're gonna put it in your living room,
So
but,
you
yeah.
close the top.
Yeah, the
and
top lid is
then-
down,
And then
and
the cats go in through the little
they
side
go through the little
doors.
side door. Yeah.
And they're like,
have
oh,
to
potty,
do
go
a
dark.
mess over
Or they don't care.
Mine's got a cover on it.
Put a light on in here.
I suppose I could get one of those automatic lights
Yeah.
when they come in, a sensor light.
That's a good idea. It
Yeah,
makes
put a little
like
sensor light, then that
furniture.
would scare them and they'd run, so. Okay, so personal financial, this isn't just about budgeting. Once you get your priorities set, the budgeting will just come naturally. And that stuff will just fall. Once you
That
get,
was like a great example, how she said, yeah, reduce our stuff, well, that's gonna save you money, so that's how, that was a
Right.
perfect example of how that
I
works.
had so much saved, I still had to finance just a little bit, but I had most of the money for it. So,
That's
'cause my
good.
vehicle needed replaced, now the next thing is just, we're trying to find a house. So, but we still have to get rid of stuff.
Right.
Even when we get a house, we don't have room for
I have one in
2
Elma.
house worth of stuff.
she has what?
She goes, I have a house in Elma.
Oh. If you put like a box or a tote or something in all the rooms or whatever rooms you're downsizing, and just leave it in there, and then as you go through a closet or go through a drawer or whatever, just put that stuff in there. You know, that you're gonna take either to Goodwill or put in a garage sale or, whatever.
Right now, our rooms are so full, you don't have room to put a tote in there.
Oh, okay,
As we fill totes and empty them, then I bring them back and fill them again.
okay.
So as I, I fill them, put them in bags, give it away, or put it in bags and get rid of it. So-
See, that's what I do, is I'll go through the closets and the drawers and put it all in a big garbage bag, and I don't even think about it, I just take it right to Goodwill. It's like, don't think about it,
Yeah.
that you haven't worn it in 5 years, you're not gonna wear it in the next 5, so, just take it and drop it off, you know? So,
Yep, I have boxes in my one closet, but I haven't worn since I moved there, so obviously I don't need that stuff.
I've been in this house for 3 years, I think, and I have so much stuff that I've not touched in those 3 years that it's going. I told my daughter, I said, do you want any of this? And she goes, well, where are you going? It's not going anyplace, but I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, I've been also looking at the minimalist very thing on how they just box everything up and only take out what they need and it's still in a box after so many weeks, it goes.
It goes, yeah. Yeah, I have a shed in my backyard. I at least was able to get rid of my storage unit because I have a big shed. And there's so much stuff in there that I don't even know what's in there. And it's been sitting out there for 3 years now. I'm pretty sure it's not important.
Maybe the mice are enjoying it,
You know, no, we checked, there's no
Yeah,
mice,
no.
but,
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
there's
good.
apparently nothing out there that I need because I haven't gone out there to get it, so. And the same in the house. I mean, I have cupboards that are full of serving dishes and fancy servings. It's like, what, do you want them?
Yard sale then. Make
You
some
know
money.
what, and I'm gonna put them in the garage sale next weekend, so, and they're all from, American Party or something, they're all bright colors and.
Where'd you live at?
Go to your yard sale.
The yard sale's gonna be in Freeland, we do the Walleye Festival,
Oh, yep.
so we're gonna be in Freeland next weekend, it's
I'll
always
be
the
over
same
there on
weekend as.
Friday.
Huh?
I'll be over there on Friday.
That's when we're there, well, we're there Friday, Saturday, but we're not on the busy side of the river. You know where the Burger King is, when you come into Freeland? You turn left at that light, or on that street,
Mhm.
and it's the first street on the left. It's right in front of the big church.
Okay.
So you go to the next street, turn left, and we're just a couple houses down,
So
so,
I told Willie, if you give me Friday off, I'll work Saturday.
yeah.
So, but I took Friday and Monday, but I said, I'll be there on Saturday if you need me, because it's our water symposium.
Oh, okay. I'll take pictures. And send them to you.
Set of 4, set of 8?
Hmm? It's not like,
Not place
it's
settings.
not place
but
settings, it's serving dishes and stuff.
Oh.
Stuff to put your bread, you know, stuff to put relishes or bread or whatever. I mean, I can take pictures of it and show it to you if you want. Yeah, no, I'm
Store
having,
shopping and.
I'm having a garage sale, I'm supposed to be making money.
Yes, no, it's just funny because you could go down to her basement and she has totes of every season you want or whatever, of those types of dishes to
Oh, I
decorate.
just got rid of all my Halloween.
Stuff.
I had a 16-piece Halloween set with all of the serving stuff and I still have some Christmas dishes though, that I'm gonna get rid of,
Bring them.
but I'll take pictures.
Send your
when I can.
pictures. Okay.
So completing a task or a goal is the richest thing that you can do for yourself. And how good do you feel once you have accomplished that goal or that task? You know, getting rid of those totes, paying off your vehicles when that happens. That's gonna be such a good feeling.
Yep.
And it really gets the
Later,
endorphins going that you wanna do something else. You know, or to set another goal that you wanna to accomplish. So, and then positive thinking. It's all about positive thinking. If you think positive about what it is, you wake up on a Saturday morning and make your check-off list of things that you wanna do or accomplish, and as you're checking them off, it's just it's a good feeling. You know, mine is, okay, I had 3 cups of coffee, so I'll have coffee number 4, but, you know. So, anybody got anything on that?
And trying to help reduce, I live with all teenage boys, so
Right.
one of my biggest bills is groceries, because it's already about 300 a week. And, so, I don't know what it's gotten into teenagers, but they've been literally refusing to eat leftovers. So I finally had to just enact a leftover night, like we work through the week and all the leftovers there, then I just put it all out on the calendar and said, there's no cooking tonight, there's nothing that's gonna be made in the house. Warm up whatever you want.
My husband called You used to call that fend for yourself night.
Right, and they can choose to refuse to eat it, but then they can't go in the kitchen and get anything else. I mean, and that's the only way I've been able to get them to finally start eating it.
Yeah, it's too easy
and
to be
so-
able to waste food when you're not eating the
Exactly.
leftovers. for
Well, then the
sure.
other thing I've noticed is because, I just start taking, because also thinking of our health, it's not just about money, but our health and that. And being a working mom, I like to cook big things, because I never know how much time I have on hand. But I immediately take and freeze half of it. As soon as it's done, I've got enough containers that I can put in the freezer, and then there are meals done in my freezer, so that on those nights where you're just running crazy late, you can just microwave it or heat it real fast, because you have a complete meal done in the refrigerator. So that's kind of helpful with that too, because that's what they even said, why do we have all these containers of meals? I said, it's no different than going to Myers and looking in the freezer section.
Right, yeah,
Just
you
put
can
it
make
up
your
in
own
the
TV, you can make your own TV dinners at
Well,
home.
that's what I'm saying, 'cause I don't buy ready-made food, because I wanna know what's in my food.
Right, right. So yeah, you can make your own TV dinners, you can make all your prep stuff. You can make soups and put them in the gallon bags
I buy this cereal.
to lay them so that they
stand
store.
skinny like this in your freezer, and you
Yeah.
have a whole, one shelf of just different, leftover foods and soups.
Yeah, and like I say, I do mine in the gallon bags too, so, and when you live alone, I don't
Yeah.
have, a house full of teenage boys, so, it's still the same thing.
Right.
I don't like to eat leftovers 3 times a week either,
Right.
I have it for dinner, I'll bring it for lunch, have it for dinner the next, and it's like, okay, I gotta be done with this. I can't, but it's hard to cook a little bit, where, you're used to cooking a lot, so. But-
And then just setting those limits, because, it's as much for health as it is for the money. Letting them know that there's 2 loaves, we went from 5 loaves of bread a week down, there's 2 loaves of bread that's gonna be bought for this house, when it's gone, we're done for the week. But meanwhile, lettuce is cheap.
Right.
It's as cheap as bread, but if you still wanna make, meat sandwiches, throw it up in lettuce.
Yeah. And we just saw zucchini, bread, not zucchini bread, but shredded zucchini,
Oh, yeah.
and then you fry it and make a grilled cheese.
Oh, I don't
So you
know.
use the
It looked
zucchini
really
as
good.
the bread.
Really
Oh,
good.
did she do one of those spiral cookers that make it like long?
No, they just shredded it.
With a grater.
Yep, just shredded it with a grater, and then, I was just reading it this morning.
It was eggs
Egg and-
and Parmesan cheese and
Mozzarella.
and then you just kind of make it.
Yeah,
into a
then you
square and bake it.
squeeze
Oh,
out all the
that's right. You
liquid.
gotta get the liquid out.
Squeeze out all the liquid, and then they just made like a patty,
Patty.
and then baked it, and we didn't know why after that they put it like on a griddle. We thought, why can't you just do it in the oven, put the cheese on it, put the other one on top, but it was very, Pinterest.
Because it had to set up or something.
To get the
Yeah.
grill marks, probably.
yeah,
No?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
But it was on
Yeah, those
Pinterest,
guys.
and it was a real good idea, and you can do that with cauliflower too.
Yeah.
I don't know if the boys like a lot of mashed potatoes and stuff like
We don't
that.
eat potatoes. Well, they would eat potatoes. it's
Right,
different. I
but
don't eat
cauliflower does the same thing. So if you're trying to go,
They have a machine too that you can make your vegetables into noodles like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That works.
Yeah.
That's how we eat our spaghetti now.
see, now I don't like spaghetti squash.
They have a little thing that
But you can do
Yeah.
zucchini that way.
Right, you can do zucchini,
Yeah.
and
The
make
summer
the
squash,
zucchini
yeah,
noodles
like that.
and, yeah.
Yeah.
So, not only is that saving money, cause vegetables are coming out here pretty quick, zucchini is so inexpensive,
Right.
I mean, somebody brings it in and leaves it on the table here, so, you can make all kinds of stuff with that. So positive thinking, so when you're, at that point where you're starting to slack off, I'm done working at 3 o'clock. I mean, I'm here till 5, but I'm done at 3 o'clock, and it's just, isn't it? Well, 3 o'clock, Cheryl's. So, I still work, but my brain shuts off at 3 o'clock,
Yeah, I was
so,
just gonna say, I'm not doing the math right.
yeah, no, my brain just shuts
Somebody
down.
needs to go wake her up
Yeah.
or get off the couch.
No, I'm not sleeping, but my brain just shuts down for some reason at 3 o'clock, it's like, I'm good for the day. But that's where I have to start telling myself the positive, and it's not that I'm not working, people, I really am, I just,
I
yeah.
had to pick on you. You
I-
opened the door, we had.
I know. But you know, everybody has that point in their day where it's just
Yeah,
like,
we're just,
I'm done,
yeah,
I'm
like,
spent.
yeah.
You know, I'm a morning person, I can rock it from 8 to 2, you know, but 3 o'clock I'm good. You know, put on my pajamas and, you know, I don't do that here, but, so that you just have to keep telling yourself,
Good, go take it.
yeah, why don't we have pajama day, I don't, you know, why don't we have the tags that we can wear our pajamas instead of blue jeans? So you just gotta keep telling yourself, do it now, you know, get back to work, do it now,
Get up and
so.
walk.
It's a good time to eat an apple when you feel like.
Or
you're
to go for a
spent,
walk,
Because that has more energy building properties than a cup of coffee or something like that. And you're getting something natural to eat an apple, so I'd
Right.
say that's a big.
see, I don't think coffee does it, coffee doesn't do it for me, some people it does. Coffee doesn't
If
do
you're
it for me,
normal
soda
coffee
doesn't do it
drinker,
for me. You know, a cold glass of water would be better for me, or to go for a walk, and we come back here and walk. I usually just listen to people as they're walking, but, so when you prepare, you develop energy, enthusiasm and motivation, and so now you can get the job done. So it's just all about preparation and, you know, getting your list, your tasks in order, so that you can finish out this day to get ready for the next day. And then Anna can save her money that she doesn't go to fast food. I had fast food breakfast yesterday for the first time, and it's like, yeah, I probably won't do that again. You know,
Well, you can even travel that way, because I've told somebody, it's been probably 7 years since I've bought anything, and we go to Powell's and things almost every weekend, even our trip to New York, that we just did a weekend there, I said, there will be 2 meals that we'll go out for, other than that, we need to plan what we're taking, and we didn't know first time there where we're going at, but you packed a cooler, and then, let's hit a store before we hit the Big Apple, because I don't know about stores once we're in the Big Apple. And so every day we pack a backpack, and in our backpack was our lunch of bottle that we keep filling up with water wherever we want. And then, you know, a piece of fruit and that, and a snack for in between before we got home for our dinner.
yeah.
Yeah, so just planning ahead of time.
Yeah, I went to Florida a few weeks ago, and that's what we did, we drove, and we just packed stuff to have in the car, and, you know. So, huh?
That was a Mexican thing.
Oh, no, there was only 2 of us, I think we had more food than, you know, but, you know, just in case.
He's gone.
So just like everything else, don't wait, the time will never be right, so you just, every morning wake up and go, okay, I gotta do this today, this is what I'm gonna do. So you just gotta get the positive thinking going, and, you know, so no matter what goal it is, or what it is that you're trying to achieve, I know that next week, that's what I'm gonna have to say every morning, you can do this, you can do this. You know, and look at the big picture of what it is that's gonna save you, and what you can put away for it, so. Deb, you got anything? You've been quiet today.
I don't know, just working on losing weight.
Well, let me know how it goes.
Yeah. I quit drinking pop. You know, drinking more water.
Right. See, I've never been a pop drinker, so. I'm not a pop drinker, I don't drink beer, if I drink beer, it's twice a year, but, I don't know why I looked at you when I
I
said
know, I'm
that.
like, I don't drink beer with you, why are you looking at me?
Wait, there's a picture, Liz.
Yeah, but water.
Yeah, there's one.
Yeah, but can you just drink water all the time? Don't
That's
you-
all I drink.
Don't
But
you need
you can flavor
electrolytes?
it.
Don't you need electrolytes?
From, what am I gonna get those from?
From
Pop?
some
No,
Powerade?
she's thinking like Powerade.
But you
Oh.
can carry your water in
Stuff
metal
like
bottles and that,
They're not good
and
for you, they have,
add
they're
that
full of
in your
salt,
copper bottles, yeah.
What?
those Gatorades.
Oh,
Yeah, they
yeah.
have a lot of them.
I don't know, I just drink water and
It
coffee.
has a lot of sugar, so.
If
Right.
you don't like the taste of water, you know, always there was like cucumbers and strawberries. And
Yeah, I do that. I do that. I have one of the infusers, one of those infuser cups, and you can put lemons, oranges, mint, strawberries, whatever you want in there, cucumbers. And that flavors your water and gives you some of the vitamins and stuff that you might be looking for.
Yeah.
The
So,
cucumber and mint is really good.
cucumber and mint is very good. Watermelon is really good.
Mhm.
The peppermint?
Hmm.
Just mint
No,
leaves.
mint, that mint leaves that you just buy.
Yeah, the spearmint leaves or peppermint?
I don't know, is there a difference?
I don't know, I just buy
I just
mint.
buy, it just says mint and they're green.
Yeah, you just buy them, they're in a little box.
Cilantro, isn't it?
Huh?
And over by the cilantro, you can get.
Yeah.
You can get oregano, you can get
Yeah,
cilantro.
it just says
like
mint,
that.
I don't know.
Yeah, mine just says mint, and it was
or
just,
peppermint.
cause I just made a watermelon mint, feta cheese salad, and, I just bought mint, it just said mint.
Where's it, where is it, in the produce area?
Yeah, it's in the
Over
produce
by the
area,
other
and it's,
herbs and
like,
things,
you know where the
your
loose
poultry
produce
herbs
is? Not where all the baked stuff is,
Right.
but right where all the, I mean, if you're at Walt Myers, I mean, if that's where you're at, they're in little boxes. Or little plastic
Plastic.
things, there's cilantro and mint and thyme and rosemary and all of it.
But mint like grows like a weed. I just put some in a little planter box and it just was like going crazy all over the place. So, I mean, you could grow it.
Oh, there you go.
Well, and my cat eats everything. She'll even eat I cross stitch my thread. She eats
Oh, no.
my beads. She'll even eat beads.
Oh my gosh. Do you feed her?
I don't.
Yeah, do you
I
need
don't
some
buy
food?
plants, and I don't buy the plants.
Does she go outside, or is she strictly inside?
Inside. Never had a flea. She's 12 years old, but the woodpeckers don't like her. She lays in the window.
I was gonna say, how do they know if she doesn't
I
go
know.
outside?
She lays in the window,
Oh,
and the bird feeder's out there.
oh, okay. Oh, that's right, you still are pileated woodpecker.
Oh, does he come over to your house now? He used to be at
I
our
used to
little.
see deer, when I lived over here, I'd see deer over in here and fawns.
Hmm.
Yeah, we haven't seen deer in a while, but you got the big woodpecker over at your house.
The big one.
The big pileated woodpecker?
Yeah.
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 He used to be here a lot, but
He was out here the other day.
we
He
haven't
must
seen
have
him in a
followed
long
me.
time. He must, yeah, maybe he followed you to your
Maybe that was
house.
it. So what is everybody gonna work on next month?
The male one is pretty too.
Yeah, the male birds are always the real prettier ones.
Smaller, yeah.
Yeah, the women ones are bigger and
So she
not as
must have found
colorful.
me over there. Yeah, they're big.
Does anybody have any new goals that they're gonna set? You gotta set some.
Yeah, I got that one. Maybe energy drinks.
Huh?
Energy drinks.
Oh.
Red Bulls.
Oh,
Probably get out
gosh,
of
those are
They eat big,
expensive.
like, yeah, like, yeah, 'cause like now, most places like 2 for $4, they usually get the small ones. But still, it's like,
I've never had one.
Or a
I'm
week ago.
afraid that
I
I'd make me
drank
go.
one time, and, oh no, it was a monster, and it just gave me a horrific headache.
I don't know what the smaller ones are, but probably the bigger cans probably on that.
They're like double the caffeine.
But they like 4 of those a week, like a small 8 points. I think they're 8 ounces.
Kidney stones.
How many do you drink a day?
Awful for you.
Just one, well, I'm drinking 4 a week, so it depends on every other.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I can get those anyways, like.
See, I drink a lot of coffee, but I don't notice that I get jittery or anything from it.
The next morning I wake up with a headache.
If I-
Started wanting to drink more, like, you know.
If I don't have caffeine, I notice
Away.
that, but I don't, notice it otherwise.
That's why at 3 o'clock, having a cup of coffee is not gonna do anything for you, because you already are normal, like.
At 3 o'clock is
caffeine
my
drinker.
shutdown. My body's like, okay, let's go home and watch TV.
Eat an apple, see? That's when you should
You're
eat an apple.
expensive. Who's got apple
Well,
tree?
you'll have more money because you're not smoking.
There's a place on your body, right underneath these bones here, you can tap it, and it's supposed to make you wake up. It's right under your bones.
I'm not tired, it's just that I'm all done.
That you're
That's
like,
my- I
over
just-
it. Yeah.
I'm over it, exactly, yeah.
Especially if you have a lot of carbs at lunch, I noticed that.
Oh, if I eat carbs at lunch, I'm done. Can't do it. you know, but if I had a salad at lunch, I'm starving, so.
Something that's given me a lot of anxiety is on the back of the stalls in the bathroom at church. They have an announcement that they're gonna be putting, storks in your yard, and you can buy insurance to make them not, it's a fundraiser. And, if you don't want them in there, you can buy insurance to not have them in there. And I'm thinking, we don't have enough money. My husband's on SSI or whatever that is. Old people,
Security.
Social Security. And I'm like, I don't want them to put them things in my yard. And I don't know who to contact to tell them, don't put them in my yard. But my husband's like a fun looking, I can see them putting off those 50.
Oh my gosh.
Just take them out, tell
All
your
those
son, get out there and get rid of them things. Throw them
Is
in
that
the
like
garbage.
they were doing with the,
The babies
with
that
the-
were born or what?
no.
Oh, no, you've
the
been
flamingos, you've been,
That's what
yeah,
it is, it's a flamingo.
flamingo, yeah. So I didn't know they had insurance.
Somebody else can put
Somebody
things in
else,
your yard.
yeah.
It's just
And
a
Somebody
Cheryl
pays-
can say, like, I could say, go put them in Cheryl's yard, I'll give you $50.
Yeah.
Put 'em in there. Oh, thank you.
Right,
But then they.
but I never knew that you had to
Oh,
pay
I like that.
insurance.
You could pay an
No,
insurance
it's
to
just
make
for
sure
the
you
church
don't
to make
get them.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, what is it raising money for?
Church, something.
I can't remember what the
something that they-
flamingo thing is for, there is a,
There's all different kinds
There's all
of.
kinds of,
Yeah.
the Telegram thing they do and the Valentine's thing that they do here.
Right.
There's all kinds of people that come up with creative ways to try to do fundraising.
my daughter's, or my friend's daughter, collects flamingos, I mean, she's just a flamingo freak. And she's like all the time going, I wish somebody would do that in my yard, cause she'd just keep them all, she wouldn't care, you know. And, but yeah, I didn't know that you had to pay insurance
To not have them.
that's just something the
That's
church
just
is
they're
doing,
Yeah.
yeah.
To
Yeah.
raise money.
Yeah,
But
that's
no,
just
you have to
something.
pay,
And it's
for you,
from
you buy
Yeah.
the service of
Right.
somebody who.
Yeah, that's a
So you would pay to have them put in my yard,
I
Right.
could, that's.
and then
another
I
way.
don't guess I know what I would do if I got them.
Well,
besides be
eventually
mad,
somebody
but-
will come and get them because they want to do it to somebody else.
They want you to give money
Yeah.
to get them out of your yard.
I'll have to look that up and see.
Kind of like when we get arrested, different.
Oh, for
Oh,
that
for MS?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
yeah, they could do that to me about 3 o'clock in the
I was
afternoon.
gonna say, you'd want to be arrested, just take me home.
Yeah. If you're gonna put me in a cell, does it have a couch and a pillow?
Shoot, when they did that to me, we just sat there eating wings at Kid Dogs.
Well, that'd be good.
That's where they had
Oh.
everything at, or whatever, so we just sat there eating.
Anything else you guys wanna talk about today?
What's our homework for next time, so I have, I know you told us, but,
Getting our tasks set up, you already have your goals. And working on those some more, see how you're measuring and weighing on those. And when I say weighing, I don't mean that kind of weighing. And that's about it, we're just gonna keep going on that and working on the procrastination and, getting the procrastination under control is gonna get better with the financing and savings, you know, and working on it that way.
Never put off till tomorrow something that can be done today. That's what you gotta write down,
Right.
and then that'll make you.
Or we can send you all an email and say, hey, have you done that yet? Are you working on those storage units, Robin?
Yeah, so you just gotta keep in your head, do it now, get back to work. You know, even get back to work can be whatever it is you're doing at home, doesn't have to be your 8 to 5, you know, it can be anything. Get back to doing it. I mean, I don't know, how many of you are in the middle of something and you end up going, sitting down on the couch and seeing what's on TV for 5 or 10 minutes and an hour later, you know, yeah,
I do.
yeah. 15 Candy Crush games later, it's like, oh, I better get home, you know, so, to shut my phone off. But, I'd just like to say thanks to Liz and Betsy for making the soup today. Everything today was homemade in our office.
Wow.
Well, okay, except for the eclairs and the,
yeah.
I made those. But yes, they did a very good job on their soups today, so.
Betsy made the white.
Betsy made the tortilla and Liz made the white bean and kale. Liz,
I never knew your name.
Oh,
Yes.
Liz,
Or as my mom would say,
Very
Elizabeth.
good, very on.
Right.
Did anybody lose a
Come on,
button,
come on, you go
by the
first.
way? I just found a button on the floor.
Come on.
do you remember when he was just,
I know, he was just